without them. It's all right if the first one's a little light. It's one we've gone over a bunch. But basically, Night Fox, do you think you could ad hoc a quick lesson on what we learned about, moving the group into gun line for ambushes? Do you think you could put one together, and I'll help you out with that?
I can see what I can do.
All right, let me drop myself in there, and I'll jump in the rank.
All right, so hold on a minute. So what I'd actually like everyone to do as we get into this is when you have, or if you have any available space in your backpack, please grab some supply if we have any laying around.
Oh, you're talking like click and drag it from the inventory into our backpacks?
Correct.
All right. So how you do that, friends, if you're looking at my stream, you get close to the source of your supply, in this case, the large containers, and you literally just click and drag it into your backpack. I already put a bunch in there, but I can just click and drag it into my backpack, and it'll go in 5 supply chunks, and each supply is about 1 kilo. So in theory, you can sometimes more efficiently store stuff in raw supply versus like actual items, as long as you have the supply pouch.
Let's see, we are here.
Yeah, let's just keep it quick and dirty. You know these; they're only 15 minutes.
Yep, quick and dirty.
Yeah.
So for ambushing, the testing that Citadel and I did the other day suggests that the best way to go about doing it is to break your squad down into 2 separate parts. We have functionally an Overwatch team and then specifically an ambush team. If we ignore the fact that we've got a campsite here and are attempting to ambush this nice, lovely row of 3 Humvees, what that will wind up looking like is, for example, Citadel, that guy, and Polly would be our primary team, and then Sauce and I would be our Overwatch team. The roles of the Overwatch team is quite simply to put themselves in a position where they can see the target coming down the road and provide rear security for the primary force. The other group, they are intended to be the primary attack unit hitting the convoy itself. The way they'll do that is they'll pick up a position 20 to 50 meters off from the line of advance of the target. If you guys went ahead and just backed up a little bit, 20 to 50 meters.
Right. Hey, Polly, that guy, you're on me. Let's make a little element. So we're going to back off. Give me a gun line facing the road.
The purpose of the Overwatch just needs to be far enough down or in a position where you can at least see the enemy coming. Right here is...
Hey, Click.
Only semi-good.
Oh, hey, Voodoo.
Hey, Click, if you actually joined up with Citadel right behind you, he is...
Yeah, right over here, boss.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, we're forming a gun line, so just line abreast.
Here you go, Sauce on me.
And I'll, if you're watching my stream as well, you kind of get a bird's eye view of what this looks like too. I'll move this stuff out of the way.
And if the Overwatch team needs to be, call it upstream or downstream of the actual assaulting group, it's okay, because their purpose is to scout out when the enemy is coming and by what direction. So if, in this case, Sauce and I are going to need to be closer to where the enemy is coming from in order to ensure that you guys have the appropriate time to set up. Let's see.
We started calling it just during testing the kill team and Overwatch team. Just kind of easy to distinguish between the two. So myself, Click, Polly, and that guy, we'd be on the kill team. Empty section of road. We're just kind of chilling, watching it. We're waiting for the fight to happen. Night Fox and Sauce would be the Overwatch team. They might be able to contribute fire, but their main job is just to watch our backs and to let us know when stuff's coming. So in this case, assuming the enemy is going right to left, here, let me orient the camera. There we go. Assuming the enemy is coming from right to left, they would be upstream of it. So we're sitting here chilling. They hear the trucks coming. They go, oh, vehicles. They would try to identify it. So it's like, oh, American vehicles, Russian vehicles, whatever the situation is. That way, we already know going in, cool, we're good to go hot, machine guns racked, all that good shit ready to go. That's really important also if we're using command detonated mines. So if we've got, a couple mines with command det set up, knowing that it's, say, a good target saves you the hassle of trying to ID it as you're hitting the plunger. So that's really all this is. So kill team, and if the terrain and time permits, an Overwatch team. If you don't have the time for it, that Overwatch team just stays with the kill team. So, you're walking through the woods, you see a road up ahead, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, vehicle, and you're doing a hasty ambush. Gun line front, you know what to expect. Everyone fans out, guns ready. You know it's an enemy. Team lead calls it, kill them, and then bang. Ambush goes off, machine guns, rockets, explosives, all that good stuff. And that's basically it. It's a slight modification from what we had before, but the simplicity is what's going to make it effective. Any questions on, hey, how to make a gun line, how to decide whether or not to break off your Overwatch team, stuff like that?
Just as a quick heads up, Sauce and I are about maybe 100 meters down the road from you guys, and that's all it needs to be. We don't really have clear sight on you guys individually, but we know where you are and can provide you heads up for what's coming and how quickly it's coming.
So what I'll do is I'm going to stash the vehicles that we want to use later because they're already set up. Let's go back to the north about, 50 meters. Rally up as if we were walking through the woods. I'll set up a whole bunch of bad guys coming down the road, and we can practice that. Let's assume that you're well behind enemy lines. There's very low chance of any friendlies in the area, so we don't need to worry about friendly fire in this area. You're the only friendlies out here. There you go.
Hello. Sorry I'm late.
We are just setting up. We're just teaching kind of the modified upgrade to... Oh, wait, that's right. We want to do more PvP shit. We might have enough people to break ourselves up into 2 groups and try it that way, but nah, let's just do it together. We haven't experimented with that yet, so I don't want to find out later it doesn't work. So I'll set up some bots. Very simple. We'll do one run of it just to get a feel for how it looks and feels. Nothing crazy.
While you're doing that, if everyone can join me right down by the road, I'm going to show you something real quick with setting up command det mines.
Can we hold off on that? That's a whole topic right there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, let's just run this, and then if questions emerge from that, we can run it back and do it from there. But for now, let's have everyone just hang up by the tents, orient to the southwest as if you were just kind of walking column formation through the woods. That way, when the convoy comes from your right to your left and you hear those Vics, you can go, hey, vehicles inbound, you already know what to expect. You'll do a gun line, you'll lay down and wait, and when that convoy comes along, you can just hit it. You can expect 8 guys in 2 vehicles.
All right.
All right, they're all set to go. So once you get in column formation, facing that road.
Column on me.
All right, I'll start them moving. You're a little close to the road, but should be able to hear them now.
Yep.
Contact. Gun line. Left. Vic's coming. Vic's present. Open fire.
All right, ceasefire, ceasefire. At this range, it was shooting fish in a barrel. They didn't stand a chance. Now, in this scenario, we were pretty close in close terrain, and the enemy conveniently decided to stop in our kill box. We're rarely going to be so lucky. I think, uh, alternatively, we could have let him go rather than try to hastily ambush him, because if it was players, they'd have blown right past us. But that's the basics of it. What do you say we reset? Let's try to get one good clean rep. I'm just going to teleport you guys. So just stand where you are. Stay where you are. I got you. I'm going to set you up. As Game Master, I can do that a little easier. There you go. So just orient to the southwest and just give me one moment to reset the range. And we'll try that one more time. It'll be the same setup. Just a little closer.
This gives me generous
All right,
vibes.
range is hot. Go ahead and start walking. Listen for those vehicles. That's your cue to form a gun line.
Vehicle. Audio. Right side.
Audio contact. Form gun line left. Push towards the road. Eyes front. All right, walking gun line. All right, try and find hard cover where you are so we don't get too tangled up. Ceasefire, ceasefire. That guy with me, we're going to sweep around to the right and get him in an L shape.
All right. Pause X. That's all of them. Alrighty. So, again, very, very simple tactic. When there's a threat corridor, keeping your ears out for those vehicles is going to help. Once you detect enemy presence, you want to quickly figure out which way they're going, form a gun line, and just splash yourselves out into that gun line as quick as you can. Even though the ambush didn't go off perfect, let me tell you, the maneuver did. You guys formed that gun line fast, you followed the orders, and you got the job done. And I also want to point out how little chatter there was. You guys nailed it without needing to really jam up the comms or anything like that. That's really good. So I think we get the idea, and considering that's about 15 minutes, I think we're done with this block, and we can move on to the next one. Any questions on the ambush tactic basically being gun line to threat area, break off an Overwatch team if you can spare it, and just shoot the shit out of them? Any questions on that?
The only question is the timing.
Yeah. Naturally, with a hasty ambush, it's going to be a bit of a mess. However, if you have time to sit and think, you'll be able to improve your individual fighting positions as well as overall the team's fighting position as you sit there and develop that position further. So Night Fox would be able to just get us in a gun line, splash us down. Okay, it's a road. We want to ambush. Take a second, breathe, look around. Okay, Overwatch team, 50 meters upstream, go. Click, ACO, get some landmines, overt deployment on the left-hand side, go, stuff like that, just to develop that situation further. But that's with the luxury of time. So, any other questions? Otherwise, I think I'll move us on to the next thing.
You probably covered this, but who initiates the ambush?
Team lead usually, but if you're
Okay.
talking about who opens up,
Yeah, opens up.
ideally, if you look on the SOP slides, slide 4.9, you'll get the illustrated version of what we're doing today. And the recommended is to have explosives, MG fire, or both. So whether that's an RPG, landmine, whatever. The big thing though is you want to avoid using your smaller weapons to initiate it. Not that it makes much difference when you're all simultaneous. But generally speaking, if you're the machine gunner, you're not waiting for other people. You are the person who declares it's time to shoot. If you've got the RPG, you are the guy who declares it's time to shoot because you have the most casualty producing weapons on the team. So when you have that moment of enfilade or whatever, send it. You're not waiting for your team lead to decide you're good. Your team lead basically says, "Hey, your weapon's free," and then the RPG guy kicks it off. Carbines, you hold till you hear that explosion, and you go.
Okay.
The next thing I do want to cover, especially considering the threat that we are facing in the adventure, in the campaign, is all-around defense. So we're just going to cover that very briefly. It probably won't take the full time, but it is good just to review getting into it and getting out of it. So what I'm going to do is very, very simple. I'm going to do this. I'm going to teleport us all to a location where it makes sense that you want to watch all of your approaches. Stand by one moment. So this is a very simple drill. Boop. All right, very simple drill. What I want you to do is walk down this road in either direction as a column, because that's our most commonly used formation. And then every couple of moments, what I'll say is I'll just say threat. And what that means is I've spawned a small group of bad guys somewhere around you, and it's going to be headed towards you from a completely random direction. If you practice good discipline with all-around defense, that's slide 46, by the way, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Once again, how it works is the point man looks forward. The next two guys cover, say, the left and right hemispheres. If there is a third guy, or rather a fourth guy who can provide security, he's looking back. And the idea is you want to free up the team leader at a minimum to be wandering around, not paying attention to security. That's the whole point, is give that team leader a chance to do something other than watching the horizon. So go ahead and form up into, we got enough people almost for 2 teams for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we do. So why don't we split into 2 teams of 4? Let's have... Here, I'll split you. I'm going to... Voodoo and Click, I'm going to split you boys. Voodoo, I'm going to stick you with Polly, that guy, and Night Fox. Click, you are with Aco Sauce and Heretic. By the way, hey, Heretic.
Hey.
Let's have you guys actually walking in opposite directions down this road, and then I can run you both at the same time. So let's have Polly in charge of his fire team, and... Aiko, you're in charge of the other one. Let's get you walking in opposite directions. I'll call you out by team names.
Let's begin moving
Execute.
down this road. You will go to the left. Nice stacked column. Keep it
All right. Aiko's group, threat. Former 360. And Polly's group, threat, former 360. Once you identify and neutralize a threat, you can move on.
Contact right. One down. 2 down.
At all of them?
Unknown. They came around the greenhouse.
Clear.
And they were clear.
I think that's us, so let's keep moving.
Resume your marching. Polly's group, threat. It goes group threat.
Contact front. Had him for a moment. There they are. That's 2.
Hold on.
And that's 4.
We're right.
Mag.
And you're clear. One more round.
Okay. Nerd.
Both teams, threat.
Got a lot of deflate here.
Those are
Contact rear.
That's 4.
All right. Pause X. Pause X. Let's all meet back up on the Discord. I'll teleport us back together. Let's hot wash that a little bit. How'd that go for you guys? Does this tactic still feel relevant, or do we think there's an improvement that needs to be made?
Usually, we notice the threat instead of you telling us the threat, so we are not usually prepared in a 360 position
Right.
when we encounter a threat. I think we need to practice that if we have time for it.
You're talking noticing a threat, then going into a 360.
Correct.
Would it
Or
in
are we
my
not practicing that?
in my imagination, the ARD is typically only used when you're halting. You know?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right? So it would be the case that you're stopping so you can take 2 minutes and figure something out. That's when you
And then
set
you
up the
encounter.
all-round defense.
Got
What
it.
I'd like to talk about is how close did some of these threats get before they were ID'd and fired upon?
Some of
Pretty
them-
close.
50 meters average.
5 meters
Grenade throwing
Yeah.
range.
And
because of
I'm not
trees.
I am not calling anyone out. However, what I can tell you is with almost all of those encounters, the person who was supposed to be watching that hemisphere just a split second just looked over their shoulder just to make sure everyone else was good, or just kind of their rifle kind of swung a little too far to the side and they were looking in someone else's sector, and when they looked back, there's a threat right there. It's good that we recognize those threats, but that lapse in observation, particularly in closed terrain like those forests, can be devastating. So just a really good reminder of once you've got your sector of responsibility, it's really important to be paranoid, to be like, fuck, the second I look away, that's when the threat is going to emerge, because it happened like that for every single group. The ones where you got them from a far away, someone was sitting there rock solid. The ones where they got close, somebody just looked out of the way. So really important that we're maintaining our sectors when we set up. And I didn't hear anybody calling out which sector they were covering. Did that happen at the team level?
No,
Nah,
but we
all just
visually check.
Direction.
Got it. Okay, so we all were visually checking to make sure that all the sectors were covered and we didn't need to use a whole lot of voice comms?
Correct.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay, that I'm cool with that. However the vibe of the team is working, I'm down with that. The big thing though is just making sure that you've got someone looking in the direction the enemy is most likely, and this is a random one so we don't know, but someone's looking in the direction that the enemy is most likely, and everyone else circles up around them. You know, so if you're walking, say, straight into enemy lines, the point man, boom, he's facing the enemy, right? Everyone else 360s off of him. If you're kind of going parallel and the enemy is maybe to your left, whoever's covering left, bam, he gets the perfect spot and everyone 360s off of him. And if there are any gaps in coverage, you want to get that as far away from the enemy's likely position as possible. You know, so if you've only got 2 or 3 guys on security and you have to have a gap, leave it towards the back where there's the least likelihood of bad guys approaching. In this case, again, it was random, so not a perfect example. But the drill works. At the end of the day, you guys saw them. Yeah, they got a little close, but you still saw them. You're still able to engage them, and you moved on. Any questions about 360, how to conduct it, the value of it, anything like that?
I have one. When there is a 360 going and contact is called out, should the 360 be maintained or should we form a gun line? Where's the threat?
I generally feel that a reaction to contact is most appropriate. It's pretty rare that we're going to take contact from two directions at the same time, and it's going to be rare that if we take two contacts at the same time from two different directions, being in a 360 formation is actually going to be super beneficial. When we get into larger formations like platoon and company level maneuvers, it makes more sense, obviously, but for the small team stuff, I'm not aware of it having a whole lot of value, especially in a video game like Arma at the scale at which we play. So,
Understood.
good question though, man.
May I add one more point to that?
Yeah, what you thinking?
Distance matters for that situation.
Yes.
If you're dealing with like something 100 meters, 200 meters away, I'm okay maintaining the 360 and letting two guys or three guys, whatever, deal with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if they're closer, I think, yeah, we need everyone.
Probably.
to
That's
threat.
where a good team lead is going to speak up. If you take, say, soft contact and it's really, really distant, a team lead is going to be like, "Hey, hold your positions. Hold, don't go into a drill. Hold your positions, and then workshop that solution." Obviously, if it's super effective and you're just getting hit with a hail of bullets, you might just need to get everybody on a gun line and deal with it. It's going to be very situational. It's going to be chaotic, and we're sometimes going to make calls in the moment that aren't right. So just have patience with yourself and your buddies, and trust that folks are doing their best to see it through. So, any other questions? Because we are just about out of time for warm-ups. Any questions? Going once, going twice. All right, let's fucking do it. Let's do it.
So good to be back.
Good to
Welcome
have
back,
you
Heretic.
brother. Give me about 2 minutes to set up the Democracy Sentinel scenario, and we will be good to go.
Man, whenever you say that, Helldivers comes to my head.
Off-topic question. Are we
Yes, sir.
using in-game comms or something else?
We will, yeah.
Copy.
It's a little easier during warm-ups, just because, you want everyone to hear you.
Yeah,
Of
course.
And as when, at least when I'm holding our warm-ups, I like being able to hear what y'all are saying, and it's sometimes hard to do that with Zeus.
We all crashed, right?
Yeah,
Nope,
yeah. Server's
controlled
restarting.
shutdown.
Yeah.
Copy.
We're going
We're
from our
changing
training range
scenario.
to our play range.
Pretty much. Let me get us our
copy.
slot-in screen here. 1 second. Somebody went and remade the slot-in screen.
Oh.
Very fancy.
Man, I leave for what, 2 weeks, and you guys already know I'm kidding.
Preview
Dork.
fancied up. Huh?
Check this out.
There we go. Got our call signs in there. I love the Raven one too. Man, it's almost like we're getting into Milsim without being seriously Milsim yet.
Right. It's
I
funny because
appreciate
we're consistently like reinventing all the stuff that the Milsim guys do, but slowly,
Keeping it casual.
as best we can anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Barracks free since 2013.
Barracks
Yeah.
free.
Hey,
Yeah,
Citadel, what's
Barracks
that?
free since 2020 for me.
What's the login command again? I forgot.
Omega all caps.
Okay. No, I
Yeah,
mean like
it's no secret. Omega all caps.
login.
Is it hash login, same as Arma?
Hash
Yeah,
login.
same as A3.
There
Yeah.
we go.
And who am I missing? Click. Let me get you
Oh,
Am
the
I
right.
gonna have to
token here.
mute that from the stream?
No, it's fine.
Oops.
Are we spawning in?
Right now, if you look at my stream, we are discussing roles
I-
and responsibilities.
I clicked.
Yeah, already clicked.
No worries. We can
No
always
big.
remake a new
Yeah,
one.
it's
Not a big deal.
no big. So if you all look at my stream, what we are doing right now is we're doing slot in. Obviously, there's no slot in screen for Reforger yet. It's not one that works well. So we use this. It's kind of a workaround, but honestly, I kind of like it. So what we have here is kind of everyone's opportunities to slot in. Our strap hangers today. We've got Click, we've got Voodoo, and I think that's it for strap hangers. You'll notice, guys, that some of these positions have got the little blue pellet next to it. What that means is, hey, you guys are okay to slot in at those spots. Here's the thing, though. If you play Reforger a little bit, you know about the supply system. You know that equipment is expensive and that it can be a drain on the team's ability to respawn and sustain in a fight. Long story short, as it says down here, if you're a strap hanger, you just take the default loadout. You don't take nothing else. And the whole idea is we don't want our team leaders leaning on our strap hangers for, the kind of the more nuance of being the AT rifleman or the support gunner. We want you just being a body with a rifle. That's it. Until we've had a chance to sit down with us, go over the SOPs and all that kind of stuff, just take a basic rifleman. In the same way that STF does kind of warfighters, right?
Yep.
Yeah, same spirit of it. We want you here. We want you in the fight. We there's a consequence that affects the team if we get it wrong, so just default loadouts only, please. But yeah, other than that, if it's got a blue pellet, you can slot up for it. You'll see that the orange guys are the devil birds, and if anyone's here for selection, meaning they're going from strap hanger to devil bird, then those are the spots for them. So that's that. I was thinking I would take 0 tonight unless somebody else wanted it. Aiko, did you want it tonight, or?
You can take it.
All right. Heck yeah. So if I'm going 0, how many folks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us. So that's one full section. So why don't we just do 2 elements, Raven 1 and Raven 2, and just stack those with 1 strap hanger each. And if the other dinguses show, they can slot in elsewhere. So who wants to lead my 2 elements?
We'll take 1-1.
1-1?
I'll take the other one.
Beautiful. We need support gunners and AT riflemen for those spots. Who's taking them?
I'll take support for Sauce.
I'll take support for Aiko.
Sauce, you want me carrying a saw, GMR?
I'd prefer a saw.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll have room for a carbine. Maybe you can slap it 4 times.
And then if I'm not mistaken, that'll be Click and Voodoo for our AT riflemen, yeah?
That is correct.
Yeah.
And then that guy as a strap hanger.
Unless he wants to do 80. That's up to
Yeah.
him.
That guy?
Yeah, honest, I don't mind doing whatever.
Tell you what, just so we have at least one of them out there, because you'll have the ammo pouches and all that, let's get you going there, and then we can just go rip, and I'm just randomly throwing you guys down there, so speak up if you have a different preference.
So
Sure, because I hate Click, so they're being a different team.
Wow.
quick question, Riddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know we do 3 and 3, but it seems like this is a natural 4-4. Would that be something you join with a group and?
I'm
who
hoping
joins
to
with you?
avoid being in charge of a section, because that's always that is increasingly difficult to try to make all the big decisions and lead elements and all that. It's much easier when I can just float and just be like Sauce, go do a thing, Ico, go do a thing, So yeah. Plus, I'm expecting more folks to trickle in. A couple of our absentees said they'd just be late. So, alrighty.
Are we splitting into multiple slot-in groups?
Slot-in groups? You mean like
deployment setup units?
Yes, because you can only get 6 to a radio and all that. So yeah. Alrighty then. I think that's that. I will throw that in the channel. Let's all get in there and let Polly tell us what's going on. switch over to in-game once you're in, and I'll see you there.
Get low. Oh, I didn't hear any complaints when I did it originally. We'll probably add the saw back in. It's in the U.S. arsenal if you want to grab it still. Oh wait, never mind. We don't have the U.S. arsenal here. My bad.
It's gone.
You're also still in Discord.
Oh, am I? My bad.
I think it'd also be kind of nice if we had this stuff outside.
Yeah, I can spawn it. Yeah.
Cool, thanks. It's just cramped in here with a lot of dudes.
Yeah, I got you.
Good problem to have.
There you go.
Can anyone help me to change group? Can't find it.
P for players.
Press P as in Papa.
P for players, yeah.
That'll bring up the group. Click on Crow 14, J to join.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
Okay, those should be
Yeah,
set
which-
up with the corporate quad stuff now.
What I'm in. Sauces.
I think they are. Okay, y'all can all hear me, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, swag. Y'all weren't here 2 weeks ago now. We did our first mission of this campaign. We went out. We found a FIA supply depot, or like an old Soviet one that they were stealing stuff from. Cleared that. And now where we are right now in the in-game time, we're 4 hours past that. We've gotten reports from EDF units and civilians to the south that guerrillas have been seen fleeing from that location, especially near Tyrone Ridge and Tyrone itself. So our job tonight is going to be to head down there, find them, knock them out, and maybe find the camp or cache that they're working out of in this area.
All right. So if I understand it right, down by the cleared site, the military site that we cleared out, locals are reporting fleeing FIA forces. Do we know what direction?
Right. The report all came in from the south of that place. A bunch of guerrillas heading south, presumably towards camp.
Okay. And so what command's asking us to do is basically do a patrol of the area near Itupe and power plant to search for FIA encampment?
Yep.
All right. What kind of intel do we have going in?
That's a good question. There's not a lot of guerrillas. They're sparse. They're spread out, but they're all on foot. That's all I've got for you.
All right. Based on previous encounters with these encampments, is there anything distinctive that they have at those encampments that might give us a clue?
If it's a proper camp, it will have. It'll look similar to those in conflict. It'll actually be proper tents and such. If it's just a cache, it could just be in a house with some crates.
Does anyone recall if there's elevated terrain around Itupe, and the power plant, like a tall tower or anything out there? 'Cause I do not.
There's an industrial compound, but that's like 700 meters to the north.
Yeah.
No, I think it's pretty flat out there.
Yeah.
Outside of maybe like crawling on the rooftop of the farm.
Yeah, because I think I remember. Okay.
Actually, I think that the water tower at the farm is climbable and is
which
rather
one?
tall.
Which farm?
At 05009er keypad 4.
Yeah, that's the farm y'all drove through the first day.
Oh, okay. Really?
I think that blue insignia there means tower that can be occupied. And it should be
Interesting.
the water tower of the farm.
All right. So then here's what we're going to do. Let's have Raven 1 and Raven 2. I want you guys to each prep a vehicle to roll. Obviously, I want, beans, bullets, and Band-Aids in each of those. And, yeah, just advise when those two Vics are ready to go. My intent is to do a motorized patrol, starting with that tower to figure out kind of the lay of the land, and we'll go from there. I'll develop a couple backup plans while you guys are getting those vehicles ready. Just give me a seat, would you?
Cool. Copy. Speaking of, Citadel, which vehicles do you actually want?
You're almost ready.
I'll leave that to the element leaders.
Ammo pack in your backpack.
Okay.
I do not. I just have a couple
Humvee
med
with 50
supplies.
cal, please.
Check this body
The
here.
50, alright.
You'll see
That
what I mean
guy,
when
you
take
have
his
an ammo
backpack.
pack, correct?
I have an ammo
Grab
pack.
that USB supply
I
pack,
got a RPG.
so we can use it to resupply if needed.
Shit ton of grenades.
Great. We'll load up on the supply and we'll load some extra M60 belts.
Please, because this shit's heavy.
Where's Night Fox?
Yo. Just updated to
Hi, you
240.
ready with your kit?
Yep.
Did you get the vehicles ready? I am not ready with my kit yet.
I'm gonna bring the vehicle up to the supply point, which is still here, right?
Ammo and some supplies and all
I think
that.
this is it.
Hey, Aiko, what kind of vehicle does your team want?
I think we'll just go with the
Yeah, that guy,
Humvee.
can you bring it up to the supply point and start getting
Like
stuff
you
loaded?
like a gun
That
Humvee or
ammo
normal
pack's
Humvee.
empty, Echo.
Yeah, it'll be empty.
I'll
Just
give
carry
you
it
a gun
with you.
Humvee.
I hope that's still the point.
Arsenal point, like when I put
Not
my
getting
radio down, it gives us at least kind of supplies to resupply. Like magazines, HETPs, stuff like that.
It has been a while.
I believe in you.
Also carry a log with you, if possible.
Alright, that's 2 vehicles. I hope that's not for the whole team. I can spawn you a Humvee as well.
Enough to be functional, not enough to be effective, super effective.
Man, that's all you need. You're good. Functional is what we're here for.
Mostly.
Yeah.
The effectiveness will come in later.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have some Arma 3 under my belt, but not that much to be honest.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
treat me as a grunt. Tell me what you need. I'll try to get it done.
And by the way, Citadel,
Thanks.
yes, sir. I do want to clarify one thing. Your AO does
Everything inside our squad is 35. See if we got stuff.
I guess my question is,
200 out of 200, great.
Where is the
Why don't you get a
like,
couple
gonna
more
be
M60
mission
belts in there,
line of
Heretic?
encampment?
Yep, man, I got you.
How do we narrow down the search? How do we do that?
I mean, we'll be able to grab 200 of them using that ammo pack, but
Yeah. I'd rather
we
not
need that
risk
first
it.
round too.
They're going if they're mobile.
Oh, I
You need anything,
some,
Night Fox?
Spawn kit.
We're just gonna put
So,
more
so what I'm
50
hearing
cal
is if
and
we
Lincoln
encounter
762
FIA,
ammo in
we're
here.
going in the right direction.
Yes.
Once you
All
get
All right.
yourself
Would I
kit,
be wrong to limit the search to north of Tyrone, or am I going to have to
No,
south
but
of
I'm
Tyrone?
swearing default, so
South
So,
and east of
Arsenal,
Tyrone.
scroll
Me too.
down,
Understood.
you'll see save loadout,
So
friendly
when they
factions.
fled, they
Going?
didn't flee just a little bit. They
left.
fled pretty far, all the way
Yeah,
past
yeah,
Tyrone
they're
Ridge.
they're bugging out.
Got it. Okay. I will adapt that. Thank you.
Okay.
Have you seen these new vehicles, Heretic?
Your AO is from
Not yet.
and Orange supplies.
They have these bags on the side you can use. Last that I saw them, they were buggy. I'm not sure if you fixed them since the last time I.
We can hit it from here.
I'm just gonna drop it in the trunk, man.
Yeah. There's also a radio.
Anything north of that.
Now we've got
Nice.
supplies.
See how much. Here, I'll be right back. I'll check it out in a sec.
Up to the
It's already got 200 supply in it.
Oh, okay. 6
You gotta load it from the dialogue wheel.
Alright, let's check out how legit this bitch is. Okay, gunner actually looks like it's a gunner. Nice.
I'm overriding that.
6.
Okay.
Right.
M16.
M16, yeah.
But
6.
that sounds good. You're gonna be a little heavy, so toss
You like this radio station?
in the Humvee, maybe
Yeah, it's not bad.
like 2.
Launch
See, we got. Oof, man, the field of fire on this bitch sucks. So we've got.
Same spikes in packet loss.
What is this, like 30 degrees?
Okay.
Yeah, just about 30 to 40 degrees fucking range of motion in this. I'd almost rather take the 50 off there and just hold up here with a big.
Looks like this Humvee needs a bit of a wash.
Nah, it's
All
fine.
dusty.
Dust don't hurt nothing.
Cool. Alright, need a volunteer for gunner, volunteer for driver, I'll take commander, front right passenger.
Drive.
Sick tunes. Let me, you guys stay here, I'm gonna see what the actual tasking is.
I.
Swouse. What's our position? Yeah, 2/3. We'll be fine. Temperature is over 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's
Not-
normal for a Humvee, man. Don't worry about
That.
it. Listen, above 55 kilometers per hour, you are literally trying to get this thing into outer space. Just saying.
So I've heard. Is the you reckon the AC's broken on it too?
100%. There's no such thing as ACs on Humvees. Best decision they ever made was starting to switch to stem wraps. It's great.
$1,000 in the Vic, and there's an additional 1,050 cal in the Vic.
Hey, back guy, grab a medical pack. Stick it in the Humvee, please.
Hey, man, I got it. Don't worry about it. Stay here.
Okay. Whatever you say, man. Just chilling.
Alright, kill the engine, rally over here on Citadel.
Get our briefing.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, man.
Boy, briefing time.
Like Night Fox, you guys ready?
Yeah. Gather round. Gather round, boys and girls. All right. Team leads, do we have everyone here?
Affirm.
All right, guys. So I'm Citadel. I'm gonna be the 0 for today's operation. That means I'm the guy in charge. Anytime you hear the word 0 on the radio, that means it's me or someone speaking on my behalf. To my right, I've got Sauce. You're in charge of Raven 1, correct?
Correct.
So if I go down or I'm unavailable or I'm out of the fight and you need a decision, turn to Sauce. That's gonna be Raven 1. After him, it falls to Aiko, Raven 2, and I figure at that point, if all three of us are out of the fight, at that point, it's probably time to fall back and regroup and try to figure out what the situation is. Anyone have any questions on chain of command? Good. All right, so if you open up your maps and orient yourself to where we are now, which is way up at the very northernmost peninsula, the airport. Everyone see where we are up north?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm going to throw down a big yellow circle. That is just my pointer. So if you see a yellow circle floating around, that's me. So we are up here. My plan is to go in a motorized convoy way down to the south. So if you keep an eye on where we're going, do you everyone now see waypoint 1, grid reference 055, mark 093?
Raj.
Right. My intent is to get to that waypoint and use the heightened elevation around Lacan's head there to scout out as much as we can of the area to the south. If you look south of Tyrone Bay, you'll notice I've splashed down a couple question marks. According to our intel, the FIA have fled from the area to the north into the area southeast of Tyrone. We don't know where they are. It's a huge area. We're talking 6 square kilometers that we're looking for. Now, they have apparently established a camp out there somewhere. So we're looking for tents, camo netting, bunkers, vehicles, clusters of FIA, anything to give us indication of where their center of gravity is. Once we identify that, we're going to zero in on it and kill it. So, waypoint 1, We're going to get out there, get some high ground, just look. This is intentionally north of where I'm expecting the main body of enemy contact, but keep in mind, anywhere outside the wire is a threat area. Mines, ambushes, all that crap. So we'll get there, scout. If we see nothing, we're going to move on to waypoint 2. Reference 051, mark 077, Raccoon Rock. That's another point of high ground. It's not the best, but it does take us through some territory which is likely to contain encampments. So we'll move our way to Raccoon Rock, do a little bit of recon from there. If there's still no encampment, waypoint 3. That's the crossroad at 063, mark 075. Again, not exactly the best position for recon work, but it takes us through areas where we're likely to bump into resistance, find those contacts, things like that. If there's still no joy after all that driving, we've got waypoint 4, way up north of Andre's Beacon at 070, mark 087. That's going to be our final pre-planned waypoint of the operation. If we get there and there is still no sign of any enemy encampments, I suspect by that point we'll be pretty exhausted. We're going to be low on ammo. We're going to have been driving for a while. It'll probably be time to circle back with Crossroads, see if there's any new intel developments, and if worst comes to worst, mission failed, we RTB, and we figure out our next move from there. Any questions on the overall plan?
Nope.
No,
Team lead, Stas, Aiko, if I go down momentarily, do you think you've got an understanding of the plan well enough to carry it on without me for a couple minutes?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, cool. That's all I needed to hear. All I need now is just a seat in one of your Vics. Are your Vics all ready to go? Beans, bolts, Band-Aids?
Yep.
Your people got all your equipment?
Yes, they do.
Fucking A, I love to hear it. Let's roll, boys.
So you can jump at us in the Vic.
Sounds good, Aiko. So it is just about 11 in the morning. Let's see if we can't get on the roll.
Guns up.
Click, one drive.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Hell yeah.
Got some vibes.
Forgot to mention, platoon net is 48. I expect everyone to keep an ear on it and to only transmit on your section radios. Break.
We're on 38.5, yeah.
Changed, hold fire unless fired upon. If we suspect we're in an ambush, I want everyone to push through the ambush
take the
and
gunner
then
slot.
J-turn
Be
at
right
the end
back.
of it so that we're not sitting in the kill box. Sauce, did you copy?
Sorry, repeat last.
Hey, not a
Fire
problem.
drill here.
In the event of an ambush, SOP maintains we're going to push through that ambush, get out of that kill zone, then conduct a J-turn so that we are fighting from outside their kill box. Any questions?
Nope, copy.
All right, all Raven call signs, roll out.
All right, take a sec.
Crossroads, this is Raven 0. We're rolling out of base.
Crossroads copy.
Crossroads copy.
Just to double check,
Gotcha,
we're on
line up for
38.5.
A-firm.
Check.
Yes.
I'll get it.
Who we got on the guns? That you, Night Fox? Magic, yep. Would you mind keeping that turret slew to a different position in the front, Vic, just so we're not overlapping? Yep. Thank you, sir.
We got about 2 clicks till we get there. Stay on this main road. There should be nothing tricky. We'll have a few a few T's, but this is the main trunk for all those T's.
Alrighty.
By the way, question: how cold is
We'll be
everything
driving on
in
this road for
right
a
now?
little whiles. We'll be passing through
not
the inlet
that
of
cool.
Etupe before we make a left-hand turn, so we got a ways to go.
Okay.
A little over a click and a half.
Friendly checkpoint.
Come on, get out the way. We are on a mission here.
We got a project at one of the dams there for the Park Service. So I got notification that one of our instruments is going off, and it's always like Do I want to boot up my work computer and check this out on a Sunday? I'll definitely check it out at least tomorrow, even though that's the holiday too. But last week we had a bunch of movement. It's because ice had broken loose on the river and had shoved the scaffold that they built into our instruments.
Yeah. We were getting a lot of snow and ice.
Yeah. Lock and Dam number 5.
Hamlet of Etupé coming up.
It's a tube. There's no accent on the back E.
Thanks a lot, hotspot. Kid woke up. Had to put it back down.
Passing the gas station, we got about 500 meters till there will be a dirt road on the left. I'll give you another warning when we get up there.
Raven 1, keep an eye out for that dirt road on your left.
It is before the house in the barn up there.
Alright.
Copy that, we're tracking.
It's probably going to be up. I think, yeah, this is it.
Cool. Contact left.
Contact left.
Push through.
Push through. Don't stop here. Don't stop here. Are you turning this way?
I thought this was the road.
Yeah, but we're taking contact.
Yeah, but if we're
Take us into the barn. To the right through the door. That guy?
Yeah, a bit delayed there.
Yeah, in his defense, you were a bit delayed.
Oh. Fucking packet loss. This is untenable. Alright, dismount. Deploying radio.
I'm gonna get in this house.
Copy that.
Good call on the, good call on the avoiding that.
Yeah, just frustrating. This packet loss is apparently making my comms, like, even local stuff delayed. We're gonna have to sort that out.
Okay, yeah. That's no good. Yeah, it's doing it now, huh?
It was, yeah. I think there's just too much shit on the map and the server can't handle it.
Okay.
Because, like, when people go into the arsenal and there's, 50 different things in there, I notice packet loss. I'm getting packet loss now, too.
Yeah.
Any eyes, Airtick?
No, that's not really a good position for it.
Yeah.
And nothing through binos.
Copy that guy.
Frankly, the lack of binoculars kind of pisses me off, but whatever.
You don't have binos?
No.
What?
Wasn't even in the arsenal, man.
They weren't?
Negative. I looked twice while we were doing
Take mine.
I realized. Shit.
Fox, you good, brother? Yep. Alright.
Alright, Raven 1, Raven 2, let's get our eyes out, try to identify where those shots were coming from, and figure out if that's something we can push through or we have to go around. Raven 2, since you're in the back, I'm going to give you the job when you're ready to move of punching out to either flank about 100 meters, just to get a different angle on what we're looking at.
Sure thing.
Thanks.
I guess they probably right.
Honestly, based on the rate of fire, I'm pretty sure that was just a single shooter. Thanks.
Yeah.
But I don't have eyes on. Here. Fuck it. You got up armor on that. I'll be climb up here while you get crap behind you. Start spotting for you if I can. Yeah, I'd say that was probably a single shooter off in the woods somewhere, just taking pot shots, man. I'm still not getting shot at. It just
right.
I don't see any reason not to just chug my key.
Raven 2 is dismounting and we are going on foot to the right flank.
I think that's the other team though. You see him up there? Where direction guns pointing?
Yeah, I see it. Hold on.
East to southeast. He's looking right at us now.
Shit.
Shot.
Okay, I couldn't ID.
Negative, I couldn't either. I was looking for what you were looking at, but I think you got a better angle on it than I do.
Where's Raven 1 going?
They're punched out onto our flank just to get a different angle on it. And
Which
if
flank?
there's to the, they said right, but they might have called it an audible.
I think I saw him going left. Or sorry, yeah,
so-
right of us.
Saw from kill on that guy. Not you guys.
Raven
North.
2-0.
I know what you mean.
You hit.
Go for
I
Raven 2.
got movement there.
Hey,
Eyes on
Raven 2,
friendlies
Raven 0,
north.
just wondering, which
Sorry,
side did you end
idiot.
up
What the
going
fuck
out
is
on?
going on,
North
dude?
or south?
For Eagles.
Two guys up there. They're moving like.
We ended up going to your south, the right flank from the way we were facing. And we are at about 50 or 100 meters up front, eastward.
You should see some movement now.
Yeah, Roger, that's Tiger Strike. You good.
Copy that.
Raj, anything? Because I think we're thinking it was a lone shooter at this point.
We have eyes on no threats.
Alright, yeah, then make your way back to the house. I'll get Raven 1 all bundled up and we're gonna get going.
Copy that.
As soon as you're back here, I'll hop in with you and we'll be Oscar Mike.
Ah, that feels better.
For quick PID purposes, FAA Rockman 16.
I don't know. We should go up there.
Yeah. Hey, Sid, do you know FAA equipment-wise? I know uniform-wise they're red and whatever, but are they U.S. and Rush?
Yeah, probably set us up so that the FIA have a little mix of both for the scenario.
That's cool. It just makes me miss my DMR more.
Right?
Also, I think Polly forgot to add binoculars to the arsenal. Unless I missed it, because I
got
looked 3 or 4
binoculars.
different times. I know, Sauce did too. Maybe he didn't update the arsenal when we were around. I'll have to look around for that.
Alright, get ready to move.
Alright, Raven 1, let's map back up.
Alright, thanks for the recon, guys.
Road again.
I'm gonna drop a fresh mag in this.
Sure.
Or drum. It's not a mag, it's a drum.
Box. It's not really a drum.
Max? I don't know. I've always called them drums.
All call signs, this is 0. Break. We're about 300 to 400 meters west of waypoint 1, so orient east. Let's take that dirt road out. If we punch in anything else, we'll just shoot them and move on.
Take us up to the dirt road again.
Copy that.
Huh, bullet hole in our windshield has healed.
It's self-healing glass.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, these turrets work. Okay, so I gotta do WASAD for left and right. Got it.
Correct.
That makes me way
BTR
more
turret does the
comfortable.
same thing, just you can move it all the way slowly still with the mouse, unlike this one.
Gotcha. I was a little concerned about the field of fire I had on this thing
Alright,
earlier.
so this is our high point to the right here. Why don't we stop here, pull off on the road to the right,
Get a steep inside here.
and stop,
Basically, just about there.
get parked,
I guess it all
engine
depends
off,
on
dismount.
whether or not we want to use a patronymic for the jokes.
Steep
You got the parking brake on? You gotta keep it in gear too.
Yeah, it's a weird
Dismounting.
bug with this thing.
Alright guys, give me some security around the VIX and flip a coin. Sauce, your fire team, I want you heading up to some higher ground, just peeking to our south, make sure we're not missing nothing crazy.
Copy that. Guys, on me.
With you.
Crossroads, Raven.
You're shooting on the west side.
Yeah, I'm checking in about that.
Sorry, Crossroads copies.
Crossroads, this is Raven 0. We've reached waypoint
Alright,
1.
this is
Interrogative. We're
pretty
hearing some
decent.
sporadic gunfire to our southwest. Is that EDF engaging
Let's get
FIA?
up on this knob.
Unsure yet. I'll inquire.
Raj, just advise if we need to divert.
Oh, we got higher ground, just 100 meters over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can still do a lot of work from here, but let me call that in. Yeah, we got a slightly higher knob, like 100 meters further south.
Raven 0, crossroad.
Go ahead, sir.
Confirm that was EDF engaging FIA near Tyrone. EDF are reporting that the FIA guerrillas have moved south, retreated away from Tyrone.
Raj, thanks for the update. I think it's going to be out from us.
Hey, do we have
Do you
friendlies?
want us to get on Lacan's head? Right now we're a little bit to the north of it.
Yeah, if that's a better spot, go ahead and push out for that. My intent is to spend no more than 3 mics here.
100% is. We're moving up there.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, let's move up to these rocks.
Hey, just FYI, I've spotted some armed individuals in the power plant.
Copy that. Power plant is to our north-northeast. For
So
your
behind us.
situational awareness... Oh, god damn it. This fucking bug.
Which bug?
For your situational awareness, there are hostiles at the power plant to the north-northeast.
Copy. I'll make a note of that and pass it along to Crossroads, but for now, that's not our job. We're looking for an encampment.
The bug is that you go to transmit on the radio and it does not transmit on the radio. And it seems to be tied to when you have a backpack radio that you're using for
Give it a try.
Silly.
So you have to double tap the mic and then it selects
Oh, I wonder if. Oh,
channel.
you gotta walk up on the right. Don't jump it. Just walk on the right.
That didn't work.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you.
The rocks are pretty slippery.
Yeah.
Rained a couple hours ago.
Supposedly an encampment to our what, south from this pass?
Maybe. We gotta search the whole thing.
Oh, yikes.
We don't know where it's at. We got like 6 square miles where there could be an encampment. So we're on the lookout for anything different.
Alright, let me start looking to the left.
Copy that. Voodoo, do you have binoculars?
Do disc-colored rocks count? I mean, it's kind of a
Sort
legit
of.
question. It almost looks like
Yeah.
sandbag, but I can't verify just because view distance sucks.
Okay.
I mean, I can take a look. I also see something I'd like to examine. I just need binoculars
Here.
for it.
I got you. We'll just trade them.
Thanks. Just like real life.
Yeah, right?
Alright, my thing was apparently a shrub.
Oh, boy.
Where are those rocks at that you were...
Let me check compass real quick. Approximately bearing... Hold up. Say 160 to 180 from our position. Not the nearest clump of trees to distant, but basically center clump of trees. There's a rock formation there. There's some rocks that just look different. It might literally just be distance coloration more than anything else.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything up there. I think I'm looking at that clump of trees. And it's hard to tell at this distance, like you said.
Yeah, in other news, there's a wood pile out in the woods to our right over here. Doesn't look like anything up there.
Raven 1, Raven 0. How are things looking?
Dead.
Yep.
Haven't seen anything yet, but we're covering a lot of ground glassing.
Raj, good work. Keep it up. I'll give you another maybe minute, then I'll check in with you.
Copy
Rather
that.
me just sauce.
So
since you get the bug, would you rather me just transmit for you?
no, it's fine. I just have to remember each time. Because I mean, I got to deal with it. Otherwise, if I don't deal with it and I really need to talk, I'm just.
Hey, I got eyes on something along the shoreline. Get my upset here. Along the shoreline, edge of that tree line, bearing 155. I got a tent, some armed individuals.
I'd say that's an encampment. I'm gonna go.
Good spot. Yeah, I see those sandbags. All right, I want you to work on getting a grid ref for that.
Roger.
Oh, they got sandbags in the woods too. In front of it.
Oh yeah, built up fortifications. Got 2 tents, an arsenal. Looks like about a platoon of guys.
That guy.
Yeah.
For the grid ref, reference the R in Tyrone Bay, and it's literally just south of that. It should be, I believe, 061085. I might be a grid off. I don't know. I was terrain associated.
I'm gonna try using these tools.
See if that makes sense.
Raven 1, Raven 0,
right now,
and enjoy.
Yep.
Yep, got eyes on a camp. Getting approximate grid refs and just getting more eyes out for additional features.
Good work. Take your time, mark that camp, and when you're ready, come on back and we'll figure it out.
I got eyes on just random FIA moving through. Where have you come from, FIA? Alright, give it like a minute or two. That guy, be sure of that location. I think we're on the right track with what we've already figured out. I'm taking a look out here to our route, because I saw FIA running through this field.
Hey, you guys check your map and see if my camp marker actually applied.
I'd agree. I'd agree that's the position.
Terrain association for the win.
Yep.
Land nav sucks.
Over here, above the barn over there,
yep.
In that field, I saw 2 FIA moving right to left.
Hang on.
So
Crossroads,
mark it.
Raven 0.
I'll actually throw an infantry marker over there.
Crossroads copies.
Give me 1 sec.
Just a quick sit rep. From waypoint 1, we have a
So
possible
that would be
location
that
of an FIA camp.
051088, that open field up there.
Grid
Again,
ref
based off terrain association.
061, mark 085. Unknown composition so far, but can we check with EDF and deconflict if they're aware of any other camps or any other reason why we shouldn't assume that this is it?
Just down 1 grid.
Copy, I'll ask.
Roger, marked.
Perf, thanks.
Yep.
So, let's pick apart those woods. South of that
Raven
barn,
0, that's
just
a
to be sure.
negative.
It's like
Copy.
that area.
What kind of
Try not to
availability do we
travel
have
through
for an EDF blocking force that we can position around the terrain?
Man, is it hazy today?
We could get about a platoon out there within 10, 15 minutes.
Copy. Tell them to start gearing up. I'll give them positions in just a few moments here.
Copy that.
Fuck, we could engage from here with the 50.
Yeah,
just have to walk it on.
Man, we can't get the 50 up here, and don't tempt me with the good time. You know I'll do it.
Yeah, it'd be easier with the BTR, something that has a little bit of glass.
Yeah.
Alright, 30 more seconds, and then we'll break down.
If I die, I'm bringing back a DMR.
Okay.
I love you, but I miss the scope.
Sound like Snake. My old eyes. I can't see anything anymore. Remember the Snake box?
Oh man, you were correct. I mean, to be fair, with my vision, I barely qualified for sniper school. It was pretty funny.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, because my eyesight's just a little bit above where they don't want you to be, and I was just like, listen, put me behind a scope and watch what happens, and then they saw that, and they're like, all right, yeah, you're in. It's a good time.
All right, let's break it down. I haven't seen anything. We'll let them know about the threat, though. Heretic.
If you ask them to check their map, they might be able to see it. Thanks, bro.
Yep.
Why should we go here?
1 to 0.
Go ahead, sir.
Get eyes on 2 times FIA traveling through an open field, approximate grid ref 052 or 053 by 086.
I copy your mark.
Did not see any obvious encampments, but, you know, there's a threat out there.
Copy. Yeah, come on back. We'll talk through the plan, and you'll hear a little bit of my chatter with Crossroads here in a moment. Crossroads, Raven 0.
Crossroads, copy.
We're looking to deploy a blocking force, about platoon strength. I've got grid references to follow if you're ready to copy them down.
Ready.
The intent is to have the blocking force meet us, and as we travel along a road, I'll deploy them at the following 3 positions. Break. 053, mark 084, reference the crossroad. Break. Roughly 058, mark 083, break. And 063, mark 084, reference the crossroad, break. Their instructions are going to be to just hold those positions and deny movement to FIA in either direction, so that we have a little more mobility to attack the camp. I'll copy.
I copy. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able, just due to Arma limitations, I probably can't have them follow you, but you're welcome to join up with them as they roll past you.
Raj, then probably just simulate having them follow us, and we'll just go there, and we'll call off like, yes, this is the position when we get there.
Okay, I got you.
Alright, do I have everyone back?
Yeah, we're up. We're just up here.
Hey, come on back.
You guys can stay.
I got you, Voodoo. Go.
Raj.
Alright, team leads. Yes. Huddle close to me, team leads. Alright, so let me grab my...
We're staying up here, Heretic.
I already deleted it, whatever.
Yeah,
so
Roger.
we're at waypoint 1, yeah. My intent is to... Maybe we'll just kind of do a little off-roading,
But I really wanted to snuggle up to him, okay?
Do you see the green shields I put down?
Look, us 3 can snuggle together for warmth.
Hell yeah, brother.
Sections of EDF.
Just, you know, one grenade.
The one to the farthest west is just to...
How's the piloting business going, by the way?
Well, it's currently on pause, because I need to get more funding. So currently looking for a job. And once I start getting income, you can bet your ass I'm going to be doing a lot of flying.
Hell yeah, dude.
Plan on eventually getting certified on the R44, which is the bigger 4-seater of the R22.
Okay.
It'll be a lot of fun because it has more advanced avionics and it has hydraulic controls. It'll be a new experience.
I think we're going to be going way too close
Nice.
to that camp.
Yeah? Yeah.
Let's go the other's way with that relatively flat.
And I also need to start my IFR training, so gonna be wearing the foggles while flying.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think
Fun.
there's a high likelihood, we saw some sandbags in the forest, high likelihood that they put that with some...
Gonna be a
It's
lot.
like drunk goggles.
Well, they're more like those covers you put on horses to limit their vision.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it basically limits your vision to where you can only see what's inside your cockpit.
Okay. Man, my ping jumped up like 500. How about you?
Yeah, it's high right now.
Okay.
So, we'll talk about that later. Can you talk to Crossroads about cleaning up some assets? Because I just wonder if that might be complicating things.
Yeah. Let me ask him. I mean, we saw this house, so I don't know.
It's true.
just messaged. Oh,
So maybe defense.
just messaged Dago and said, "Ooh, 5 ping. This is gonna be fun."
Hey, 600. Hello. I'm getting a ping of 600 to 700 right now.
Oh, probably came here to get that ping. Sorry.
East defense point 3. Because I think the range will be on this side. It looks like we're going to be affiliated.
I'm sorry, I'm really having trouble hearing it. Give me just 1 second for the situation to improve. I'm sorry.
You so
Me too. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think we're good.
And you smell.
Hey, we're back.
Okay, note to self.
Hey, there it is.
Forces are going to be virtualized unless they get shot at.
Understood.
like you shoot yourself.
Alrighty then. So yeah, you were saying, Sauce?
I blame the DDoSers.
Point 2 to the southeast. The terrain, I think, should be
Did we ever get any news from that?
past the woods.
You know, I didn't. I heard it was some Russians getting their panties in a twist over a Ukrainian war like simulation, but like,
Yeah.
now what else? Like, honestly, what else is new at that point? You know?
Yeah. Russians getting their panties in a twist? Nah.
Right.
Find a good spot for one of the gun trucks.
Totally didn't almost crash the server.
Yeah.
Clearly. I felt that 500 ping in my soul, bud. Sorry about that Game Master ping, by the way.
No, you're good. It happens.
It's weird you being invisible, but I can kind of figure out where you are based on your voice. Yeah.
Chaos
I
demons.
used-
Dude,
I
this
used
is
to do that
awesome
in my
watching y'all
games.
work from Zeus.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Eventually, once I figure out, I'll start recreating missions in this too.
Yeah, once we're decently into this campaign, I'll probably share some of the older mission files, just with the spoiler stuff removed, so if people want to look in and see how I did things, they're welcome to.
Why don't you get a bag?
Yeah, my bad.
I want one.
Interrogative about how we're doing our movement. From here, do you want
Guys, my kid is basically going to sleep for an hour. Super thrilled. Not waking up yet.
Just don't do any screaming when the shooting starts. Wake up your daughter.
Well, the reason, an accident's happened, but the reason I had to tell Voodoo to get in the gunner seat is because my wife accidentally dropped her laptop, and I'm pretty sure that woke her up, and I was just like, let me just go put her back down. It's getting a little foggier.
The dew point's dropping.
Getting ready to move. Here, on me quick for... Wish I could point at the map. Alright, do you see the shields that Citadel laid down?
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are at waypoint 1. We're going to go west on dirt road, get back to the asphalt, go down to Tyrone, take that dirt road on the right side of Tyrone, down south to the first shield on the left. From there, move on the dirt roads to the second shield. From there, you see the blue arrow, we'll move that way, off-road, to the dirt road that runs north-south, to the third shield. And basically from defense point 2, we should anticipate some contact from that camp. We're going to try to give it a wide angle. We're going to try to get on that dirt road because it looks like the terrain should favor us with a little bit of defilade. It'd be nice to get the 50 in the fight, but who knows. And so things that are concerning to me, we've got a hairpin between points 1 and 2, shield 1 and shield 2. That's going to be slow. That's also got a lot of concealment around it with all the woods. The other thing that worries me is going south from Tyrone on that dirt road. Same thing. There's a lot of places for an ambush. So just remember, if we take fire from an ambush, we try to push through and then we J-hook. If it's off to one of our sides, that's great. If we can angle away from it when we're pushing through, we should try to do that too. We don't want to drive straight at them.
Sounds good.
Roger.
Alright, let's go man out and we'll get on the move.
Voodoo. Do you want to hang out on the 50?
Nah, I think it's better if you have it.
Oh, man. Come on now. It's fun. Nah, it's alright. I'm not going to break your comfort zone.
I couldn't figure out how to turn it.
It's WASD.
It's either D for right, A for left, and then your mouse for up and down. That's really it. I just had to figure that out myself. So, oh man, I popped myself out.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, that works.
Weird.
I'm guessing we're still lead Vic.
We're still lead Vic. Why don't you reverse us to a 3-point turn? Lead Vic because we're the best.
I mean, that's fair. Essentially, we've established Vandal again.
Yeah. Pretty much. Stepping off.
Roger that.
Yeah, they're right on us, so we're good.
Keep out for landmines they may have placed on this road.
Yeah, I'll help you where I can, but that's on you. I might be in the map here and there.
I'm also tracking as much as I can.
Didn't I hear, like, in the real world in Afghanistan, like, the gunner was responsible for looking for IEDs?
Yes. Right, you know why? Because the 50 can ping those little bitches and make them go off.
Alright, guys, heads on a swivel.
From here, we've got about 400
And
meters.
1-0, we're just gonna pretend that there's 3 trucks of EDF following you, but we're not actually spawning them in because I don't want to crash the server.
Hell yeah.
Roger that.
Yeah, IRL gunner is typically responsible for IED lookout, but it's also assuming that they can actually see checkpoint up ahead.
Friendlies. Yeah. Friendly uniforms.
The road should be here, right?
Road is. Do you see the yield sign on the left?
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
It's first dirt road. Yep. And can confirm we are heading in the right direction.
Excellent.
That's where the real fun is.
Oh man, so much woods. I can't wait to get my head shot.
Is that why you wanted voodoo on the 50?
Well, I mean, also experience for him. Like, the 50 is
one
of the more fun things, man.
Right.
I wish we had Mark 19s, but I don't think we're quite advanced yet.
We don't have the funding.
Oh, stupid Corvaquois army and its lack of funds.
This is just a side gig.
Bring back the mercenaries. I think.
God damn.
Back down to 30.
We gotta figure out a different server.
That went up to like 900. Wow.
1-0. Let's try to slow it down just a little bit. Break.
Alright, you heard him slow down just a
It's
tad.
going to be really easy to run into a landmine if we're not careful.
Copy that. We've got eyes out.
So we just passed the spot where that team size element was.
Yep. Fuck.
RPG ambush.
That guy and I are hit. He's up. Keep going.
I hope this engine's still running. I don't think we're surviving this.
I'm up. Drive. Fuck, I think Voodoo and Heretic are down. Push past. Bad place to stop.
Jesus criminy. Okay, can I pull off here? Fuck me. Who's alive? Don't tell me I'm the only one. Over here! Over here!
Perfect.
All right, target here. Let's see if we can fix this vehicles up.
All right, get some security up. Only one person worrying about vehicles at a time.
I'm the only one left.
Okay, then just get your gun up, and let's see if we can't fight them off.
Where?
Nico, Sauce, if you're still up, I need radios down.
And not. Okay.
That guy, if you'll cover left, I'll cover right.
Roger. I don't know where the radio backpack went.
It will be on Sauce mostly.
Yeah, it's probably on Sauce.
Is he right of the vehicle?
Enemy sniper to the west. Let me get a view. West 5.
Yeah.
The others cannot come back until you put the radio down. They're in your team. I need you to find that radio and get it deployed, please.
Okay. Someone needs to man 50.
I got it. I got the sector.
Copy. Let's keep these contacts down. They're coming in with RPGs.
This is not good.
You okay?
Bad news. I think Sauce's body despawned.
Okay. Alright, we figured it out. Alright, where the fuck are we? We're right there. So let's
For now,
get.
we are just maintaining security around the vehicle. Do not worry about anything else for the time being.
Yeah.
We have a radio down.
Alright, any idea where Sauce's body went?
I was last seen inside this vehicle. He just despawned or something.
Okay, no big deal. Alright.
Gun up.
That guy?
Yeah.
I want you to dismantle this radio, put it back up so hi Contra. We're in the shit, bro. And put it back up so your team can catch up.
That's good.
Sauce, we're setting up a radio using that guy. You should be able to come through on it.
What's up, Echo? I'm on YouTube.
Oh, don't put it in a trunk. I don't want it in a
We were driving by. We got ambushed from that spot over there, as you can see.
Where'd it go?
Oh, yeah, there's some dead guys over there.
The other got swagged almost completely, and their radio vanished because their body is.
What?
So.
What?
Just holding security while we use our radio as their radio.
There
I
it
found
is.
one in the trunk. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go all the way over here, so I'll put it in the trunk this time.
No, you need the supplies.
Alright, guys, tell me what you got.
Oh, come on, Arma, cooperate with me, please.
Voices close.
Voices close.
Radio up.
You good, Netfuck?
I'm good. Got a little
Alright.
bit target fixated on their last axis of approach.
Copy.
Nope.
Click's got this one, so I'll switch.
I'm
to
killing the engines just so we can hear better.
Can I get you to
Hey,
focus
firm.
Alright, I'm getting back on the 50.
Normal scope, no scope, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. So see if you can get cover behind Night Fox's vehicle or something, and then. What direction is that?
Uphill?
East.
Unfortunately, the trees in this game are not transparent to 50 cal. Like they
Maybe they're
should
just
be.
real trees.
A
Reloading.
lot of contact Check west side.
Come on, reload faster.
Reloading.
Sauce, if you can hear me, your radio is set up. We need you to come on through.
Reloading. Gun up, 3 boxes. Holding fire.
Knife fights with 50 cals.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What? Right? I can tell you, I would not want to be on the casualty collection crew for this site.
Right.
It's going to be piles of ground beef.
Aiko, can you take your element and do a quick sweep of the high ground around us? I'll stay here with the Vix and that guy. And then who else do we have?
Here.
That guy, do we have anyone else from your team here yet?
Click, let's go.
I'm not seeing him.
Yeah, me neither.
Just give me a line and we'll go west.
I just hope he respawns with a new radio.
He can't come in on the radio with a radio. So.
Yeah. That's a them problem.
Ooh, PID is such a good thing.
Magical godly powers. Oop, here we go.
Oh,
We're still
my
in
goodness.
Contact.
There we are. Hey, guys.
Why'd you guys stop there?
What?
When that guy and I got blown up, what the fuck was
They
that?
were on con.
What?
Just so you know.
We were, yeah, a lot of us got
okay.
knocked unconscious by an RPG. All right, so we're checking the high ground. You guys are back. Let's maintain security. Get some folks working on our VIX, please.
Main axes the threats have been approaching by have been the west and the south.
Yeah, so...
Heretic, I'll work on the Vic.
Also, I'll just so you know, I can have some of those EEF guys sit here with your vehicles and you can go on foot, or I can have them bring you a vehicle. That's an option.
Okay, we'll press on to Shield 2, and
Zero,
go from there.
Raven 2.
Go ahead.
The ridge area looks clear. Pulling back.
Raj, yeah, come on back.
Copy.
This doesn't look bad.
No, we did okay.
Are at the shield marks in our hearts, so I'm not spawning them in just for
all the bodies
gotcha,
despawn, but there's probably north of 20. I would say corpses, but 50 cal fire at this range, they're puddles.
There's not much left. Got it. All right, Aiko, do me a favor, pick up your radio, top off the supply in it, and let's get ready to go.
Hey, that guy, how messed up are you?
I'm healing.
Okay.
Hey, Sauce.
How's it going, Contra?
Pretty good.
Hey, that guy, next time, how long did it take to get up?
It took like, I think like a minute flat.
Okay, just getting the radios up for people to get back in.
Yeah,
there was a bit of a confusion because your body despawned for some reason.
Yeah.
I was clearing bodies actively just for the since there's so much stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the lag away, sorry.
Yeah, we'll work on that as a team. All right.
Yeah.
Do we have everyone back? Team lead, do we have all our people? Sauce?
Yeah, my team's in.
Aiko?
Afa, my team's in, waiting on you.
All right, company you.
Let's see, that guy.
Alright,
How you doing on blood?
Is that Contra? Hey,
What's up, man?
I should be good. There's no discoloration.
Let's get back on the move. We're very close
What's
to
it
Shield
say
2.
in
the
the tab screen?
View on the road.
Right now I just have left arm, minor injury. That's it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, guys, I don't think Night Fox has enough guns.
I need more.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. I didn't start this.
You're not a dumbass. Be nicer to yourself.
I'm an idiot.
Sauce, do you still want point, or do you want us to take point?
No, you guys can get blown up for a bit.
Echo, you're on point now.
Raven 2 is going to be on point now.
Alright, I'm gonna start covering as much left and right as I can while they take forward.
Remember, the SOP means push through. If a vehicle's disabled, go around it.
I know it really sucked for you guys, but from my point of view, it was pretty exciting.
Great, glad you had fun.
Hey, listen, it happens.
I'm not too salty, it's just...
All the gears have to share one tooth.
If it's, you know, ambush, that shit's not fun.
Hey, keep in mind, deflator-wise, this 50 does not have good options. So, doesn't really like to go downward.
Gotcha.
Really need to teach a class about convoy ops and covering fields of fire.
Right side.
No wise.
Okay, let's go fast.
Take it off-road left now.
Alright, good job, boys, good job.
No good field of fire.
Right. Fuck it.
This is shield 2. Let's fight here.
Okay.
On ass and kill them.
Fucking do it. Grenades up.
Holy Christ, I'll cover you while you're doing that.
Radio's up.
Roger. I'm gonna go find a snippy snipe position.
Right, Voodoo with me.
Yeah.
I want to pull your gun out, Sus.
Yeah. Reloading.
One pass.
Levi's friendlies are right of white smoke.
I'm more worried about getting crept up on than those guys.
You said right?
Punch through.
From their perspective, yeah.
From their perspective.
Yep, just letting our friendlies know.
There you go.
Raven 2 is banking the position. We're going to check it out.
Yeah, we're already doing
Raj, you guys are parallel, so check crossfire.
Copy that.
One squirter down. Alright guys, let's go to 360 up.
Roger. Turn it
As
off.
a friendlies.
Are we gonna 360 here, or are we gonna...
Right here, yeah.
Okay. I'll watch across the road.
Copy that.
We got east.
West.
Oh, hi, Polly.
Sounds good. Northish.
Good call.
The downhill area looks clear, boss.
Alright guys, let's get out of the open. Come on back to the road.
Clapson.
Last man.
Correction, enemy infantry passed 2 bends further east, about 250 meters out.
Raj, do you got a solution on them?
Hey, fam, we can take them out.
Kill them.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys okay?
Keep eye also on down this
Yeah,
road.
we're good.
Is your Vic okay?
Yeah.
Vic's fine.
Yeah, I got it.
This is actually where we want to start off-roading.
I agree. Honestly, at this point, though, I'm tempted more to just turn northeast and just stab right into the camp. Fuck these guys. What do you think of that?
I think that's going to be...
That didn't sound good.
Because the guns are only going to be like 150 meters up.
Don't worry about leave the Humvees. I'm thinking we go on foot. Have you guys press in northeast. Aiko's already taken his team oriented to the southeast. I'll let them kind of make a wider angle. They'll grab one of the Vics and go, because we've got EDF simulated here covering our Vics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like your idea with the 50, but from being in the gunner seat, trying to get deflated fire from that position, it's not easy.
Sure. All
Hey,
right.
real talk though, are you
keeping on
banking
coming
on
from
taking the
that
Vic
side.
with
The
you?
camp's
Is
probably
that your
that
whole
way.
setup?
No, I'm just going to have to double check that we've got everything.
All right,
think
if you
we'll-
need to take the Vic, fucking take it. It's here to be
Hey, bro,
used.
let's
I,
try
it's,
shooting through those
with those
trees.
RPGs, I don't want to lose them.
Alright guys, make sure you got all your stuff. That guy, since we're not going to be able to rearm, I want you to grab some additional medical.
Roger.
Voodoo, do you still have MG ammo in
Hey,
your
Raven
backpack?
2, sit rep, what's going on?
205 members got shred. Contra is badly hurt. We responded
negative.
to get our stuff in.
Okay, great.
I can take it in my
Heavy
backpack
contact
though.
east.
No, we don't need it because we don't have an
Raj,
M60. Just grab
what
a
kind of
few,
size you
grab a
talking?
bunch of those Stanag mags
We have
and a bunch of
we
frags.
have taken down about a squad.
I can actually
grab
fit.
one and done.
I can fit a whole medical box in my backpack, as well as the ammo pouch. So if Voodoo
alright.
takes supplies,
Yeah, take
you
up a
might be able
defensive
to
position.
utilize it.
Okay, well that's good for
And see what you
bandages,
can
just
do.
in
I'm gonna
case.
have
So we're
Raven
going to be
1
heading up
start
to
pressing in towards the camp
northeast
from Shield 2.
and
just
basically just doing this on foot.
to widen out the
So
fight
make
here.
sure you got all the stuff that you want. I'm
12 mags, 6
alright.
frags. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So, Sauce, in short, Shield 2 is now our center of gravity, and we're going to kind of fan out in the direction of the camp from there. So that's why I'm sending you on our northward flank. Sound good?
Right, and we are to approach and close with and destroy, correct?
Seek and destroy. Yes, sir.
All right. Yep,
Yeah,
got
good
it.
hunting. Everything in front of you is enemy, so just level the fucking place. Ammo is
Exactly.
cheap.
Voodoo, why don't you grab some more just because you should be pretty light still. Just grab a bunch more of those, like 5, 10 more.
Hey, Night Fox, I'm gonna
turn off
Same
this
with
engine.
frags.
Let's go reconnect with the other rest of your
Especially
team,
in the woods
see what
here,
they're into.
they're
Might need
very
the help.
useful.
Confirm dismounted.
Yeah.
Crossroads, Raven 0.
Ready.
We're leaving EDF sentries at Shield 2.
All right. Cool. Let's go.
Crossroads copies.
Good. Thanks, Voodoo.
Sir.
Yeah, Voodoo, I thought you said you weren't familiar. You're doing great, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yep, let's just keep formation like this, kind of a staggered column. Moving through the woods, this way you got a little bit of cover at least.
I think we should have eyes on over this ridge here. Might be a little off, but...
1-0 Crossroads.
We got a whole nother set of woods to go through.
Oh, right, we do. Thanks.
I heard you.
This is Crossroads. Do you copy?
Go ahead, sir.
Open area, danger
EDF
area.
forces have set up a mortar nearby. You have 12 rounds that you can toss at
give it a
whatever. Let me know
second.
if you need them.
Raj, Raven 1, Raven 0. Raven 1, Raven 0.
Send it.
The first 4 rounds of that mortar tube are yours. Call it in as you need it.
Copy that. All right, Heretic, you stay base here. The rest of us, there's that rock up there. We'll move by ones. That guy, want you to lead us off.
Right, ready to move.
All right.
Hey, if you take fire, please
Up
call
to
out
the rock.
the direction.
And then from there up to the woods if you think it's reasonable. Move out.
Moving. Looks good. I'm moving into the woods.
At the rock, Heretic. Why don't you start moving?
Oh yeah, this radio stuff's really annoying. Hope they fix it. Alright. I don't want to just go in from the beach. We got a little bit of a rise here and we've got a bunch of trees. Want everyone about 10 feet apart, line abreast. Make sure you know which tree is going to be yours if we take fire.
On your left.
Alright, Voodoo needs to get online.
Yep, on it.
Good, man.
Heretic, you've also got that upland since you're on the right.
Yeah, brother.
Raven 1, this is Raven 2. We are moving on the road at the moment, trying to make an L with you. Or copy.
Solid copy, but there's a lot of roads out here. Can you be a bit more specific?
Copy. The closest road to the camp going east to west, we are moving on the towards east of it. We will be at 061, mark 083, keep at 7 roughly. We'll give you an L.
Copy that. ETA?
ETA, 3 mics.
Copy that.
Alright, I think this low ridge might be a good hold point. Never mind, it's not a good hold point. You can see everything. Still nothing. Just keep moving forward slow. Audio.
Contact left.
Reloading. Contact from up the woods.
That would be a good time to call in those mortars. Fuck. Bitch. Oh my god, he's still firing from there? Come here.
Yeah, that's still...
Crossroads. Got a fire mission for you, please.
Ready to go.
Fucking die.
06085. Keep
Ah,
at
fuck.
5, 1 round.
Confirm 061085. Keypad 1 round.
Keypad 5.
Keypad 5. Copy.
Doss, me and Voodoo are gonna push on that fortification.
Yeah, push it. It's all been about 20 meters. Try to get some eyes on this fire.
Rounds complete.
I'm a frag it.
Yeah, go.
Frag up.
Mag.
Mag. Bunker clear.
Up the hill.
Copy that.
Let's get on this side of the sandbag.
Let it breathe.
Yeah.
Have we
one might
called
have
in those
run back.
mortars?
Crossroad, Raven 0.
2. Break.
Crossroads copies.
Crossroads, Raven 0. Advise when fire mission complete, because we've got another one for you.
It's done. Send it.
Roger. Grid reference 062. Mark
Copy, moving up.
085. Keypad 1. 4 rounds HE 50 meter
Close it up a bit.
spread. Set fire for effect. Send it.
Roger.
Raven 1, Raven 0. Halt your advance. We got more mortars coming in.
Alright, close it up with us, but stop there. We've got additional orders inbound.
Roger, holding out this rock.
Round's complete, 20 seconds till impact.
See the time. Right on the money. I'm getting too good at this. There's the mortars.
Crossroads, Raven 0, advise when fire mission complete so I can release Raven 1 to continue advance.
Sorry, fire mission is complete.
Roger that, Raven 1, cleared hot.
Close. Copy that.
Still got a lot of them down there. Alright, we're moving up. In line with you.
Copy that. We got a small sandbag structure. Just took a guy up there. People by the beach. It's inching up slow. Voodoo. Yeah, you should be fine actually.
Push to the next ridge.
Copy that. Voodoo, why don't you move up here? That guy, shift right just a tad.
Copy.
Copy.
Raven 1, you have eyes on that big gun?
Ah, I'm hit. Hey, we got enemy on our left, close.
Take it out. I just need to walk my sniper on.
Left close.
Hey, Sauce.
Copy that.
I got a bandage.
Go ahead, I got you.
He's along our ridge. You can hear him shooting.
That guy.
Yeah.
On me, please.
Copy. Just be advised, we got close left. Right got. Shit. We lost Sauce. Oh fuck, Voodoo's down too. Hey, whoever's on the 50, check fire, check fire. You are engaging friendlies. Be advised, Sauce is hit KIA. We have one wounded as well.
Interrogative, where did our Humvees go?
Get in the cover here. Airtech, how you doing?
Guys?
Check yourself. You're bleeding pretty heavily.
Rifle. I'm taking Sauce. Yeah.
Does anyone copy on this frequency?
I copy your Sauce. I don't know what the command's doing.
Alright, that guy. There's Soviet 14-5. I was trying to walk Heretic on, but he had to AFK because of his kid. So that's probably the 5 that you're taking. It's not a 50. Just look for the green tracers. He was on the opposite ridge. I was going to try to walk you on, but I got schwacked.
Copy, understood.
Making my way back on foot. I've got a radio with us. Hopefully that's not going to be a mistake. Humvees are gone, and so all the supply is gone.
I'm bleeding out.
Raven 1
Yep.
for Raven 2 or Raven 0.
0, go ahead.
Interrogative, where did the Humvees go?
Why can I not
They should be
damage
back
you?
at Shield 2. You'd have to check with Crossroads if they disappeared, because EDF is guarding them.
Okay, they've disappeared.
I cannot heal
which
you.
is an
Why can I not
issue
heal you?
for supply for respawns.
Oh, god damn it, sorry.
I'm gonna
I've
bleed out.
grabbed my backpack since we don't have the supply and I'm just walking it up to the front. But, yeah, just FYI.
Damn it,
Confirm
Arma.
Shield 2.
Look for the radio. They're up there, right off the road.
Alright, I'll get him respawn, my bad.
We lost Voodoo. Oh, nice.
Alright.
Hello. Now I see it again.
Is it still up?
It's not occupied. See a body next to it.
Where did my gun go?
Yeah, Voodoo,
He must have taken it.
yeah.
Just fine.
For whatever reason, I couldn't bandage Voodoo while he was on the ground.
That's strange. Is the gun still up?
I think...
Raven 1, Raven 0, be advised we've just captured the enemy machine gun. That's us opening up on them.
Alrighty. But technically speaking, yes it is.
Saw there was someone shooting from there. Alright, so Voodoo is somewhere. I'm gonna grab that radio and get it closer here.
Alright. That was scary. Didn't know where that grenade went.
That guy on me.
With you.
Let's swing around to the right here. I don't know where Voodoo's at. I don't know how he'll get back.
Raven 1, Raven 0, sit rep, please.
Lost one of our guys to family stuff, lost another guy who has not managed to respawn on our radio, which is right up here. But we're rotating, so we're trying to do stuff.
Raj, just keep up the pressure. Don't overexert it just because we don't want you getting wiped. Break. We've got the high ground now, and we're now firing down into the camp. So just check your fire up on that ridge.
Copy that.
we are gonna hold fire at anything in the tree line. We're assuming you're in it. Break. Just advise if you're gonna actually head down within 100 meters of the camp, because we're just treating it like a free fire zone right now.
Now, camp is free fire. Let me get some smoke behind our paws.
Raj. Oh, actually, I think I see you.
Smoke's up too.
Ah, fuck, I'm ahead.
Yep, that's you.
Damn. I'll head down, grab my shit. Oh, hey, Voodoo.
Hey, I'm back.
I'm gonna go grab my shit.
Crossroads, Raven 0.
Crossroads copy.
Hey, I'm hearing from team interfered with. Can you advise?
Ah, shit. I respawned the Humvees, but I wonder if I accidentally deleted their actual radio or something like that.
Possible. As a workaround, just a spawn point might suffice. We'll figure out the details later.
Yeah, I got it.
Disregard it. Sounds like the radio might still be working.
I need you to send eyes over to our pods, because this one is, I think, invisible. Yeah, he's invisible. I see the muzzle flash.
Back up.
Be advised, friendly Vicks are approaching from behind. It's Click driving our Vic up.
Trying to have that guy sit still and not fight.
Hey, those are friendlies. Two of them.
If you need ammo, I have it.
I'm sorry.
I cannot.
Shit. So what happened to my...
Hey, those are friendlies on top of that ridge, so watch your fire.
Correct.
Alright, I got my shit.
The guy that got both of us was invisible.
Oh, he got me too.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The guy that was invisible in this bush somewhere?
Yeah, he was down in... Yeah.
I think he was like right
He
here.
was there. I saw the muzzle flashes. Alright, resetting.
Alright, things seem pretty quiet. The invisible guy seems to be dead.
Roger that.
We've got a full team. We can kick in the door if you need us to.
Yeah, we've got such a strong position. Why don't you go ahead and kick in the door? We'll just provide overwatch from up here.
Alright, guys, let's get into the camp. Take it kind of slow. If there's anything sketchy, we frag it first. Just be aware of where
Anyone
else
needs
is.
frags or ammo?
Negative, I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay, I'm dropping my pack right here.
I would leave your pack on because it might despawn with the way Polly's deleting things.
That's also true.
Sorry.
Yeah, good. Just didn't want to carry 30 mags.
Nah, yeah.
Let it breathe.
Yep.
Let them kill him.
Control round.
Ooh, close left.
Yep.
Pass this
Keep your gun up. I'm prepping a frag.
Yeah, you guys are pretty close
Coming.
together.
Gonna back up just a hair.
2 frags out.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright. I'm gonna swing
left
left
a
and
bit.
check it. I got it.
Okay.
Moving up to the rock.
Clearing.
Seen a lot of dead. Killed one.
is Raven 2. We do not see any more contacts in and around the camp.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle?
It sounds like a... Yeah, sound like a Humvee.
Yeah, it looks pretty clear.
Raven 1, 0.
Send it.
I want to see some big explosions. You got what you need to make that happen?
Probably. Wait one.
Got an arsenal here.
Yeah, let's see if we can use it.
Yeah, it's got some stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a yes. Then.
Detonator. And two types of demo blocks. All right.
Yeah, we should grab demo blocks. We should also get some mines up. So anyone who's got an spare gun slot, I want you to grab some mines.
Copy.
So I may have to call it kids.
Okay.
Kids down one.
That's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
It was
man.
fun playing with you, though.
Yeah. I'll probably be here next week.
Sweet. All right. So that guy, you're in charge of det blocks. Make sure you got the command det thingy. I'm going to set some mines up close to the arsenal. Any place where there's supply. Voodoo, you do the same.
Copy.
Yeah, we got everything we need. Just give us a moment.
Raj, how long do you think you'll need? 2 minutes? 5?
5's probably on the high end, but I really never know how long things take in here.
Raj, and just keep in mind, this is mostly for a FU to the insurgents. We can't actually destroy the buildings.
Right, mine is up here. Mine's up at supply. You got one up here at this arsenal, Voodoo?
No, yeah, I'm just trying to find it.
Page 3 for the mines.
Thank you.
Just put it in a weapon slot, and then you select the weapon. You'll see when you lean over.
Sauce, you got more FIA headed your way, beach.
Copy that.
One, 0. I think we got this contact handled. Just stay on task.
So just to confirm, you want charges on these landmines? On it.
Yeah, I got one here.
Great. There's another arsenal up this way if you can get up there. And one in this radio tower.
Copy.
Have to bring it slot. Take the time. Someone nearby me? Sworn I heard something. Got those. Yep. It's this one.
Alright, that guy.
Yep.
Get the arsenal over here and this radio tent and the other radio tent. Just so we can keep them all on your clacker.
Yep.
You're using US charges or Soviet?
US.
Copy. You'll get a couple up just so you just have to wire them. Well, let's try to get it within the next minute or so.
The arsenal's rigged up. Main.
There's one here, you just need it on the clacker.
Alright.
arsenal over here needs one. You'll see it.
Roger. It's 2 arsenals, okay.
And then there's a final radio tower over on my voice.
Okay.
I'm basically standing on the mine for it. Alright, Voodoo, get light. So dropping the
That's...
The Humvees in the direction you're pointing, that's friendly. Alright, it is right here.
10.
And exfil, we're going to move towards our radio.
Set.
Alright, let's move.
I have like
You're
2 charges.
exfilling back towards Raven 1's radio. Opposite side of the valley.
Raven 1, Raven 0, go again. I had a lot of background.
You're exfilling towards our radio opposite side of the valley from you.
Raj, we're fighting through a contact.
Alright, that guy. Kick it off.
Fire in the hole. Oh.
Fire in the hole.
That's some nice explosions. Alright, boys, we are mission complete. Let's clean up these contacts and get the fuck out of here.
Alright, let's go grab this radio. Let's orient towards whatever side of the woods this is. I think it's south. See if we can get eyes on those contacts. I'm going for the radio though. Where's that?
Near the sandbags. Our friendlies to our west side. More towards us.
See the friendly Humvee. I do not see where it is. Whoa, okay. Not standing there.
I see a lot of movement in the trees, but I don't know what that is.
It's friendlies around the gun truck. They had some contacts that weren't close, so. Because there's a couple corpses that are, one's friendly, one's FIA that I can see.
Yeah.
But we got to assume that stuff's going to come out of anywhere to hit us.
Interrogative, did we ever get another gun truck back?
You'll have to check with
We're moving out,
Crossroads on
Voodoo.
that.
I put 2 back at the radio. I believe one is with Citadel, and then the other one should still be at Shield 2.
Copy that. Alright, Raven 1's moving to our old gun truck.
Uh-oh. See if I can get back in or if the server just straight up crashed.
How many do you want?
How many? That's good. I'm at 8 now. Hey, you're back.
Not sure what happened there, but alright.
Hey, that guy. Come
Yeah.
here. Grab some max. You need more?
Nah, I got 11. I'm good.
Copy.
Need to find an excuse to launch this rocket. Free up some.
I know.
Free up some weight. Reminds me of being Matt in Arma 3 with missions that had no vehicles.
Raven 1, Raven 0.
Send it.
Raven 2 is conducting a tactical maneuver at the moment. Will be shortly delayed. It's very tactical.
Copy that. I'm sure it is. We're still moving back to our Vic.
Meanwhile, they're just cut to them just rolling down the mountain.
Pretty much, yeah. Cut to a massive explosion would be more like it. That guy, you gotta join my group.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Weird how it doesn't pop you back in. Alright.
Am I done? I think I forgot what button it was for the groups.
P.
P. Hey, I knew something.
Yes, you did. Yeah, a lot of this stuff just comes from exposure. Stuff that you wouldn't necessarily know exists or need to try to think about.
Yeah, I mean, for this game, it's mainly a problem with not actually having played it that much. But don't know the controls and the whole shebang.
I think they're having fun in their Humvee.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
They got stuck on a tree and they nearly flipped the damn thing, and now they're running down the hill at like.
I fucking knew it. I jokingly said like. I jokingly like was saying it's like cut to them just rolling down the mountain.
Just zooming down the hill. Them Duke boys done did it again. God. It's fucking funny. Whoa. There's markings on this tree. Neat.
Alright, does not look booby trapped.
Just pretend there's EDF guys here because you're right at shields.
Crossroads copy.
Just checking in. Does EDF have any hot spots that are along the way back that they need us to take care of, or are we good just RTB?
Negative. I think
Alright, get us up to the road.
Roger that.
Okay.
We'll be facing to the right.
Alright.
Hi there, Raven 1.
All call signs, this is Raven 0. Time to RTP.
Hold back.
Alright, so let's retread our steps just because cleared the ambush, so hopefully there's not another ambush.
As long as we don't get hit with another RPG, we should be alright.
Yeah.
I'll make go right here.
Correct. So when we exploded here, was that a mine? Did we take another RPG round?
I think it was an RPG.
I think
No,
we took an RPG here.
Oh, the second one.
Woke up, drove down, and I don't think we got hit with another explosion. I have just split out.
No, there was definitely an explosion. Friendly's front.
We can look back at the stream.
Yeah.
right here.
Correct. Alright, follow this all the way up, 3 clicks.
I can't believe, like, I missed one event and now I'm, like, rusty. I don't know. Is it bad how I first thought that sign there said these nuts?
Said what? There's a random civilian standing there.
Reports to his house.
Probably.
ID in 3, 2, 1.
Gotta go real sparing on stuff like that. A little goes such a long way.
Yeah.
Like, 2 guys with RPGs is enough to do some real shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, you know, if that's the kind of the campaign you want to run, fine. It's just that can very quickly become very not fun.
Especially considering how one RPG knocks out an entire crew.
Exactly.
Machine gun go bird.
And when you're out of the engagement for the entire engagement, yeah, when there's like 2 major engagements in the game and you miss one, that's a lot of downtime.
First death in this game has always been a major, and still is a major thing to say, you know, what is the best method, you know?
Yeah.
On one hand, you don't want to, you want to have fun, but on the other hand, you want to make people fear death, and it's a very difficult balance.
And I think we've got a good handle on it. It's just a matter of, like, some of that got screwed up, like our radio getting taken away.
Right.
I don't know, we gotta carry 5 radios in cars, just in case.
Yeah, Sauce, I think I went a little overboard on the enemy count in this mission, so I was having to constantly clear stuff, so I probably accidentally got the radio.
Yeah,
Probably
we'll go
bad.
through it in the sustain and improve.
Yeah.
All right. Is that the end of the op? Because I think it's time for some cold
Yes.
beers, boys.
That's the end of the op. Jesus.
Look at Contra.
I'm ready. Wait, click, hang on.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, cold beer.
Yippee.
Oh yeah, let me do.
Hey, I'm leaving my boots on though.
It's better with the boots on.
Celebratory rocket. Got it last moment.
Yeah, I was gonna shoot him.
All right, come on back into the Discord. We'll do highs and lows, and then
Gosh golly
wrap it
gee
up.
whiz. That was fun. That was very
So-
fun to watch.
Polly, since you're the game master, we'll have you go last. Why don't we start with? Yeah, I guess we can start with just Aiko. Highs and lows, brother. He's probably still muted.
Sorry. Yeah.
All good.
The highs, the engagement at the very end, I loved that. We made a big flank. All the team was roughly in the same mindset of what to do, and I didn't have to like micromanage it. I'm very happy about that. So it was very nice. The lows was the FPS drop and the connection issues that people were having because of bandwidth issues. You have to figure out how to fix that, but other than that, I think it was good. Thank you, Polly.
Then I'll just go next. For me, the high point, again, was that assaulting the camp and calling in the mortars on it, and just like hearing Sauce working in parallel with Aiko's group. Like that was just so cool. And as a team leader, setting a plan in motion and actually having it work because your people are competent, you don't need to micromanage, shit just kind of goes. That is such a good fucking feeling. Like it makes me feel like I'm a little tiny little platoon commander, bossing actual competent troops around, and it's just such a cool, exciting feeling. Low point for me was, I think, the recon work at the first waypoint. I was personally expecting more action. I'm as the mission leader, I'm glad it didn't happen, but I think I was like, oh, because I felt ready for it. I was like, yeah, here they come, and it was crickets. So, not saying that there needs to be more contact, but I think just the waiting is always rough on the players, and I hate having to do that without something to benefit for their effort. I saw folks locked in, covering their sectors, but just no excitement to reward the good work they were putting in. That's it. So, quick highs and lows. What was the highest point of the experience? What was the lowest point of experience? Low doesn't necessarily mean bad, just the lowest of your experience.
High point was probably the right before we made a push on the main camp. It was me, Aiko, and I don't know who else was over there. Sorry, I don't know you guys that well yet. Taking those contacts down the road, though, I mean, that was a whole platoon-size element moving in. RPGs flying overhead. It was good little firefight. And then the attack on the base itself. But lows, nothing really with the unit. I would say the biggest thing was just the lag, having the random spikes every once in a while. But I would trade I would deal with the spikes for what we did tonight. It was fun. Thanks for having me.
Night Fox? He's muted. I don't know if he's there. Night Fox?
I always, for some reason, forget to actually unmute my Discord. Anyway, high point was definitely encountering a heavy machine gun that the AI was using, because that just doesn't happen very often, and they used it to good effect, and we moved on it to good effect. The downside for me is when we came across that first lone shooter, the guy domed me as we're diving into cover. It's like, you son of a bitch.
All right, Polly, you were game master, so you'll go last. Contra, highs and lows, sir.
It would help if I unmuted my mic. High point.
Glad I'm not the only one.
Oh no, I don't have a low, so I'm just gonna do two highs.
Okay.
When we got blown up by that RPG, I woke up miraculously unharmed. That was kind of cool. Not sure what happened there. And then when we were moving on that machine gun, I paused to shoot a guy, and then as soon as I turned around, I see a tracer go by me. I'm like, well, I'm glad I moved when I did.
All right. Sauce?
Nice. High point. Nice having a lot of people here. Nice being able to have two truly independent elements with a lead. Low point, some of the tech and coordination issues. Like there's a guy that killed 3/4 of my team, or wounded. Killed 2 of us, wounded 1, who was invisible. Getting the radio cleaned up so we couldn't get back in the fight for the first engagement, so we just missed one of the 2 major engagements of the night. And then losing the Humvees. So those are all kind of up there for low points.
Good feedback. That guy?
I could talk a lot about this mission. I have multiple highs, multiple lows, and I think the moment that really summarizes all of it was the our ambush when we were convoying. It was very cinematic from my point of view. Getting hit, knocked out, waking up, quickly driving away, having to dodge around a wreck of you guys who were also knocked out, going off to the side and doing a battle there. And then for the lows is, of course, the tech issues. I know, original. But I think that particular moment really sums up this mission.
Voodoo?
Highs. I guess me and that guy had a very small engagement, just the two of us. We were doing talking guns, kinda approaching a machine gun nest, like a sandbag nest. That was pretty cool. And for the low points, I don't have anything to criticize about you guys. Mostly me, that I don't know the controls. I'm just kind of lost where I am. But that would be my lowest point.
That's
Just
still a
my
good low point.
knowledge.
No, that's still a great low point. So, if I'm hearing it right, we all kind of acknowledge the tech issues. Aiko, myself, and Night Fox and Polly. I'll grab the four of us and let's put our heads together and figure out what our best options are, and then pick one and go forward on that. Did anybody? Go ahead.
Oh, I know exactly what the issue is.
Then we'll talk it out later, because just to save the tech talk till we're all broken down. As for just really quick on anyone else's highs and lows before Polly goes, did anybody notice any real severe breakdowns of our tactics? Like, did any of our tactics fail us? We had a couple of instances of getting ambushed today. Does punching through the ambush zone work? Does it not work? Anybody have any thoughts on that?
I got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
That the second ambush that we came across, there's like 4 or 5 guys in that field to our right, but it was like our front right. I pulled off to the left and ducked into the trees. I think if we would have kept pushing, we actually would have been in a worse position. We would have pretty much drove right into them. So I think we'll have to take into account where this ambush is coming from.
Would it be fair to say that when in doubt, punch through? Otherwise, it's the driver's choice, because I mean they're responsible for the car.
Yeah, I think that in like exigent circumstance of okay, that they're literally, if we keep driving down the road or we keep going straight, we're going to be in a worse position. That's going to be a judgment call, I guess.
Yeah, and there might not be enough time to like listen to a team leader, because for the time of the team lead to see the situation, decide, give the order, and the driver to act, it might already be too late. So yeah, I think. So yeah, maybe we'll add a little language into that where it's like, hey, by default, punch through, but it's the driver's choice as to what happens, you know?
Yeah,
so
we all trust each other, so.
Yeah, that's good feedback, man. Thanks. All right, any other? Yeah, go ahead, Voodoo.
Yeah, so on the first ambush, we had, and this is not a comment on the TL or anything, we had actually seen those guys, not the whole ambush team, but we had seen some, and just before we got an RPG to the face, I don't know who said it, but this was the area where we had seen him. So I think we should have taken more caution when going through that actual space.
Oh, okay, yeah, we might not have had great comms on that. I don't recall being aware of that. Huh? That's really good.
We had a marker on the map and everything.
I remember you pointed
it was,
out, but I don't remember.
Those guys. It was those two guys that. Oh my god, bad on me. I think I just kind of.
It was that area.
Okay, and since we weren't really okay, no, that's fair. I could have voiced more and been like, "Hey guys, remember we've got confirmed contacts around here." You know, something like that. That could have saved us a little bit of having to change gears. Pardon the pun. That's good feedback. Thanks, man.
Yep, no problem.
Last thing I got, Polly, I appreciate you for putting it on. Thank you.
Yeah, now it's Polly's turn to tell us what he saw.
Thank you.
So tell us your highs and lows, Polly, as the game master. What'd you see? What'd you feel?
From a bird's eye view, that was. I think y'all were handling every contact extremely well. It got to the point where I was spawning so many enemies that the server was breaking before y'all did. That's ridiculous. Yeah, just seeing the way like y'all actually handled those ambushes was amazing. And yeah. Sorry, I saw that in open comms. Y'all found the camp way quicker than I thought y'all would. That was, I don't know. I have a billion high points, but my low point would definitely be those tech issues, and I know why they were happening. It's because like at certain times y'all were up against 60 or more AI just to keep y'all with something to shoot at, with a challenge, you know. And because of that, there were some tech issues. Like I was having to clear AI constantly. I accidentally cleared the Humvees and the radio spawns apparently, which is obviously not ideal. But man, that was a good time. That was great.
All right. Yeah. As for the tech issues, we'll talk it out. That's really encouraging to hear that. You know, it seems like we were doing really good. And now, what can we expect going forward? Was that so? The last two sessions, we went out, we collected a bunch of intel, we had a major contact with the enemy, we exploited that site for more info, and then, you know, as they were running away, they led us to their camp. Is that something we should expect to see going forward, or give us a teaser of what's next? I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, that'll be the loop of it. So y'all have just cleared out 1 out of the 4 like sectors on Everon. It'll be that same kind of gameplay loop, but it's gonna be over maybe 4 missions instead of just the 2. You know?
Got it.
And in each area, I'll try and spice it up with different types of threats. So like one might have IEDs more often, one might have more snipers, stuff like that.
Okay.
Maybe a reporter gets kidnapped or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I have no idea how I'll do that in Reforger, but we'll see.
Don't tell us that it can't happen. Just be like, possibly, you know.
Big question mark. Yeah.
Big question mark. Alrighty.
Big
well, hey,
true.
And I think I speak for everyone when I say, Polly, take a bow, brother. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, thank you, Polly.
Oh, yes, thank you again.
That was awesome, Polly. Thank you for putting that together.
Polly.
Alrighty. We went over some tactics. We went over kind of gameplay stuff.